please tell your people that we are doing okay and we will overcome this difficult time sooner or later. So I'm Junior Choi, Communication Division Chair. So in KAIST EE, there are 6 divisions: communication, signal, device, way, circuit, and computer. So I'm the division chair of communication division chair. And I believe we have many different expertise here, so I won't go into any detail about our actual research, but I will briefly overview what we are doing in the communication division. So we have currently 11 professors in comm division. Many of them have been retired, but we will try to recruit maybe 2 or 3 more professors early next year. So we try to have like 13 to 14 professors in each division. And among 11, we have 3 IFRI fellows, and actually we are actually working on various fields of academia. So we have many editors in top journals like IEEE Transaction Signal Processing, Signal Processing Letter, IEEE Transaction Communication, IEEE Wireless Communication, and actually I'm the area editor of IEEE OJ Comms in Signal Processing Communication area. And we also have a guest editor for IEEE JSAC, which is the top journal in our computer field. In our division, we have many awardees, so prestigious award from mostly IEEE Best Pick Awards. Actually, I received 4 IEEE Best Pick Awards. I'm the only one. I'm the only Korean who have received 4. And yeah, we have many other activities like TP's chairs and social activities. So actually, we have very good visibility across the world. And among 11, if you know a little bit about communication research, we are all mostly based on mathematics. So it's very easy to convert our research interest to communicate to other fields. That's why there are several professors who changed their field to machine learning in about 6 or 7 years ago. So among 11 professors, these 4 professors are actively working on theories of machine learning. So they are not just making a program coding, but they are actually delve into the pure mathematics about and try to interpret how machine works and try to develop a new machine algorithm based on their mathematical expertise. So except that we have 6 professors who are mainly still working on communication fields. So among 11, 6 is not that large, so we are trying to hire more these days. And we have some similarities and also differences. For example, Professor Hunter Bob is the eldest professor in our division, and he has been working on not just from 3G, but 4G, 5G, and 6G. So there are many terms, and I'd like to explain a little bit about it. MIMO is the multiple input, multiple output, which means we have multiple antennas at the base station and also the receiver. So if we have more and more antennas, then we can do better and better, like increasing data rates or increase the security or etc., making the system robust. ISAC is integrated sensing and communication. Because radar and communication both uses electromagnetic waveform, they can be combined into one system. So these days, including 6G, we want to make a unified system that works not just for communication but also for radar system. Of course, millimeter wave and AI-assisted communication is also a big topic. So he's doing research on various fields. Professor Junior Kang was the formal department head, and his main research is like developing new algorithms for federated learning. So federated learning is mostly the most closely related to the communication fields for the machine learning techniques. So depending on how we can design communication link among these nodes, we can implement better federated learning algorithms. So he's mainly working on that field these days. And Professor Johnson Khan was the formal division chair before me, And his main research is ECC, so error correction codes. So error correction codes is not just used not just for communication but also circuits and what else? Signals and etc. And these days he's also trying to integrate this ECC to quantum mechanics. Quantum error correction code is another important topic for not just for ECC but also 6G and future communication system in general. And this is me. So my research area is mostly related to propensity box research area, but I am also working on visible light communications, so using light as a communication source. And with computer intersurface, some of you have been heard about it. So far up to maybe 5G, this kind of wireless environment is just given. So we cannot control this environment, we just accept this environment and try to develop better transmission techniques that can mitigate some kind of patterns or etc. But with computer intersurface means we can have like a mirror about electromagnetic wave. So by changing some phase shift that is bouncing from this wrist surface, we can change the direction of the reflecting path so that we can control the wireless environment cleverly, which can revolutionize the wireless communication system in general. So I'm like to work on that, and also AI for communications and cellular communications. Professor Xian Li is based on information theory. So she's right now IEEE Information Theory Society distinguished lecturer. And based on her knowledge about network information theory, she's now investigating non-terrestrial network, how to make this cellular communication more secure using physical layer security concept, and how to mitigate jamming things. And also she started working on quantum communication. Professor Jin-Sub Choi recently joined our division maybe about 2 years ago, and his research is mainly focused on low power microcommunications. So I think Professor Hyun-Sik Kim might be also interested in this his research, because analog to digital converter is a very power consuming device. If you increase the sampling rate, then the power increases like exponentially. But in 5G and 6G, the carrier frequency or bandwidth becomes really large, which means that we need to support very high sampling rate. And at the same time, the MIMO, there are multiple antennas, and each antenna should be connected to like a 2 ADCs for in-phase and quadrature component, which makes in total the power consumption very large. So his research is like how we can make a secure communication system using low resolution ADCs. For example, in current 4G and 5 systems, ADC typically use like a 12 or 14 bits to quantize analog signals. But his research interest is it possible to use like a 2 or 3 bit ADC still make the communication possible? And yeah, he made a very nice research so that is possible. So among these 6 professors, they are somewhat related and also have some differences, so we can build up not just ourselves, but we can still contribute to this future 6G communication systems. And that's all for my presentation. Thank you for listening.